At electric speeds, nothing in the USA makes sense. All times present. Discipline.
I was a network administrator for the NSA.
These techniques are I don't see any difference between voluntary and voluntary. I spy with my life.
Activities a woman is supposed to accomplish quite quickly in life, very much more sophisticated. Her muscle coordination is much more sophisticated than that of a boy.
Any woman. What will men be doing?
The gate was originally known as the Watergate.
Still keeping each other under surveillance.
Traitor's Gate.
As far as everyday life is concerned. Boys are thrown off very much more easily than girls.
And people now go out.
Ashley Montagu has a book called The Natural Superiority of Women, meaning...
Whereas the old environment was mainly based on the wheel.
Peers.
Women, physiologically, are superior to men.
Outside to be with.
That is, they are better set up for survival.
That is, the young people do.
They're less frightened.
The kids do.
We spy by eye. That's what a spy means. And espionage means using the eye. Something that begins with S, and then your job is guess what I spy. But no, the Western man is a visual spy, and he prides himself on the private eye. So our detectives are called private eyes. It would be meaningless to a Russian, a private eye. My gosh.
But because they're all public, but they do the same job.
No, but they don't use the eye. They listen.
Prior to that, I was an analyst. Before that, I ran tech support for Microsoft Word.
The gap between the kid and the politician is...
They know exactly how many almonds that each one of us is eating.
There's a breakdown in the trust among our people, and the pool broadcasters from Philadelphia have temporarily lost the audio. It is not a conspiracy against Governor Carter or President Ford, and they will fix it as soon as possible.
This is called Operations Research. There are books on it.
How did you watch the debates? On a number of television sets?
Yes, I saw it on black and white and two different kinds of color. The CBS color and NBC color. They seem to be quite different on the set I was watching.
Well, it might have been the set, not
Might have been the set.
And with all its effects, social consequences carefully dramatized.
On the other hand, the glorious moment...
The trust among our people, and the...
Finnegan's Wake is a drama. It's a play.
The pool broadcasters
was the rebellion of the medium against the bloody message.
And the actors in the play are the media themselves.
The medium finally rebelled against the most stupid arrangement of any debate in the history of debating.
Why was it stupid? Not from a
scripting point of view.
The satellite world around the globe puts a proscenium arch. The whole of the planet becomes a stage. All the world's a stage now, literally. Shakespeare at the globe said all the world's a stage. We on the globe now see.
Scripting point of view.
All the world's a stage.
Things that man had forgotten long ago.
Hidden ground is destroying them.
It's looking at the new electric as a body.
It's always based on the takes awareness of a public purpose behind. Always assume that the public is absolutely. But we now live electrically in a non-Euclidean world. The Euclid has been phased out because the eye has gone back into the rest of the sensorium. He says aphorisms representative of knowledge broken do invite men to inquire farther.
I've taken children's recordings and assumed that their concept of media is identical with their concept of God.
Anyway,
Look, now that's very important. The discovery that when you're on the telephone...
that is the God that is dead. That is the only one that is being observed. The Newtonian universe, the God who manufactured that universe, is dead. That's what Nietzsche meant. You see, I was studying the effects of the church in literature, in history, in society.
The discovery that when you're on the telephone or on the air, you don't have a physical body. When you don't have a physical body, you don't have an identity. When you don't have an identity, you don't have any morals.
Is
the old Renaissance book religion versus new software masquerading as mystical body.
So we've lost all, not only goals and objectives, all gone, but our ethics are gone. Now, as the private ethic disappears and private morals disappear, there suddenly comes a strange new need for public morals. This is the tribal. The tribal man demands absolute integrity of the chief, no fooling around. And the kids today don't give a damn about private ethics, but they are very deeply concerned about public ethics. This is pure hypocrisy on their part, but they don't know any better. But the sudden flip, as you permit people anything privately, then suddenly public morals gets awfully tough.
The electric. He's not really threatened by the immigrant.
They blame the immigrant.
Oh, yes, exactly.
The data is not very strong on that.
So what? If computers can do it better than us, then what's the difference?
Paranoia, though, comes from the
Which makes it
phasing out of the American way of life by electricity.
No.
In an electric information environment, minority groups can no longer be contained, ignored. Too many people know too much about each other. Our new environment compels commitment and participation. We have become irrevocably involved with and responsible for each other.
And so that's where we're heading, into a world of tight public morality and total immorality in the private sector, which is tribal. Tribal man doesn't have any private ethic. He has taboos. There are a few taboos, but there's nothing private about them. So from now on, our morality is going to be survival kit, and the tribal chief has to be perfect because their survival demands that. So that's going with that revolution. Then is we mentioned from hardware to software, which is the end of the old industrial age. The big business today is espionage, not making motor cars. The big business today is designing environments, designing huge social service programs that affect everybody. The designing of environments. Since Sputnik, the only thing you can design now is the whole planet.
I believe. Gecko is very, very weak gecko. Don't think you'll find any more panic about communism in North America.
Well, it's receding, but...
No, we've already moved over into communism.
The new software environment is sort of tribal communism, isn't it?
On a huge scale in North America, in the sense of accepting socialist services
in the 20th century.
So I mostly seem to IG Story.
Politics have moved completely into show business, and increasingly so since Watergate. It is big show business.
Totally.
Policies no longer matter because whether your electric light is provided by Republicans or Democrats is rather unimportant. Is rather unimportant compared to the service.
Debunking serious things and serious people. Erasmus's praise and following, Rabelais' Gargantua. These are Menippean satires that are debunking serious people.
I'll send you this article that was done on the Carter and the media.
On a sailboat on the Red River, and they were about half a mile apart.
In Sunday's Times, the whole issue was on that.
Oh, gee.
So I'll send you a copy.
Is it the magazine section?
Yes. Sunday's Times, and the article that refers to both of us is the one by I forget. One second, I'll get it and I'll tell you. Hold on. Yeah, and they quote you, Jimmy Carter's a personification of Marshall McLuhan's cool image. Yeah, and they quote you, Jimmy Carter's a personification of Marshall McLuhan's cool image. Not surprisingly, the Canadian Oracle is another fan of the president's video persona. But Mr. McLuhan was also among the first to warn of the dangers of playing with the cool fire. Citizens of the global village can be burned by television, even presidents and presidential advisors.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Anyway, he says they use my book as the Bible down there in the White House.
Well, good.
The mind, remember, works much faster than electricity.
Eric Goldman on the program The Open Mind.
The speed of light is very slow compared to the speed of thought.
Professor McLuhan said that you don't discover...
Literally. The speed of light is not a fraction the speed of thought.